We've had great responses. When people see these trucks, or we walk into a restaurant with our hats and shirts on, it's very positive. We've oftentimes walked out of a restaurant not having to pay a bill because they pick up the tab. That's happened several times. It's all very positive. We'll pull into a grain elevator and somebody will step up on the semi and wish us well. And everybody knows about farm rescue, without exception. Every place we go, the people in town, unassociated with the farmer, are familiar with farm rescue. Second only to the farmers, I imagine. We are really grateful to Walmart, Bremer, and Bremer Bank and RDO. The RDO combines are in great shape. They're terrific machines. We all really enjoy operating them. The trucks and trailers are all top-notch. The Wilson trailers are in great shape. The trucks, likewise, are all in great shape. Some of them have a fair number of miles on them, but they're well maintained. And I've pulled combines across the state and done a lot of hopper bottom driving, of course. I've got a lot of semi-experience, so driving truck is rather secondary, but it was really a learning experience to get in these modern-day combines, because my last experience was on a 10-foot platform with no cab back in the 60s, and so it's really a joy to get in these very large machines that are so complex, but made to operate very easily because of the technology we have these days. And so it's been a great experience for me, and quite honestly, a lot of fun. I was raised in southern Wisconsin, and our family was in the seed business. My dad ran the farm seed division, and so we always, obviously we raised corn, but we fed whatever we couldn't sell as seed to hogs and cattle. So I did that right through high school and university. Left the farm essentially when I was 19. It's just a good fit for me because I'm familiar with agriculture. I can empathize with what they're trying to do, and the critical issue of timing and getting crops in and planting, of course, and so it was just a great fit for me. And most of the guys I've been associated with in farm rescue are like myself. They have a farm background with significant breaks of one kind or another, and it's kind of fun to get back to the farm and see what some of this new equipment's about as well. Volunteering for farm rescue is very straightforward. You simply go on their website, and it's easy to fill out the volunteer application and just stay in touch with them and see if you can help them. They have sometimes critical needs, kind of short notice needs, to which I responded when I first came to North Dakota last month, and they'll put you to work, and you'll never have anything more satisfying. I would encourage people to consider farm rescue if you're looking at options for contributing to a charity or foundations. This is a great organization, especially if you've had any connection to the farm. You'll appreciate it. The need, all these volunteers travel on their own to get to these jobs, and so if you're looking for another way to help, consider helping those fellows that come from the east and west coast. And I've met guys in both cases. They have to get here on their own, so consider helping the volunteers out with their travel too, if it works for you. We were on several cases in North Dakota last month. One was open heart surgery, post-op. One fella farmed with his son who a tire exploded in his face, and so his son was out of the picture, and we were helping the father get things organized. And in the middle of that, he had an appendectomy, so that was real bad. And then the third case last month in the wheat harvest in North Dakota, a guy had a combine fire and got burned getting out of the combine, and so we assisted him. He was back on the job within a week, but he was obviously lost 4 or 5, 6 days of production, so we helped him finish up. And that's 3 cases, and this would be my 4th in the soybeans in South Dakota. Without exception, I think they've all been terrific to us. This family, for example, is feeding us breakfast, lunch, and supper, and will do our laundry for us, for goodness sake, if we desire. So, and that's fairly typical, I would say. We've had wonderful hosts, as it were.